That's why the name he goes by. He's a funny looking cracker. But he's a small hat. They some real slick crackers. Look at how he's making a mockery out of the whole hip hop scene. Making a serious mockery out of it. He thinks that it's funny because they actually were able to, at first when hip hop first started, brothers and sisters were actually laying down some information about the conditions we were in. But we know the conditions we ain't got nothing to do with robbing nobody and calling black women out of their name and calling other people out of their name and talking about what you're gonna do to somebody. Because if that's the case, if they're gonna talk about our conditions, why are they talking about racism and white supremacy? That occurs all the time. But you'll never hear anybody talking about racism and white supremacy. But it's the small hats behind the whole thing. So he comes out with this whole comedic act where he pretends to be a black man. And I mean, he's acting real super ignorant. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to check him out. But he's real popular in Britain. I don't know if he still comes on this part of the country anymore. But he's a real deep cracker. His name is, his real name is, check out this funny name, Sacha Baron Cohen, aka Ali G. Let me read you a little background history of Ali G. Born into an affluent Jewish Welsh North London family, the 30-something Cohen was educated at the posh haberdashers' Ask Boys School. Cohen was educated in Cambridge, where he joined the Cambridge Footlights, the dramatic club that gave birth to Monty Python and other British comedic gems. On a campus of individualistic, often boisterous personalities, Cohen was a class clown, louder than most. His college thesis, The Black-Jewish Alliance, a case of mistaken identity. He reportedly advocated greater cooperation between the two groups. But this is the kind of hypocritical double standards that hats are always involved in. They were the ones, when whites, the Anglos, see, they spit tobacco, they rode their horses, and they said, you niggers, I don't like you at all. But the small hat, he's the one that came to the smile and said, handshakes, and look, I'll sell you a couch or some furniture, I'll let you into my store. Just pay me $1 a week for 50 years. Right. Oh, the white doesn't want to put, Anglo doesn't want to put liquor stores in between. I'll do it, I'll supply you with liquor. Oh, you don't have nightclubs? I'll supply the nightclubs, and I'll be the agents for the act in the communities. And that's how they came in our community with smiles and handshakes. And because we're so confused, we think a smile and a handshake indicates some kind of bond, some kind of bonding, some kind of relationship. But it's a handshake with the devil. I've often said, if the white man is the devil, and he is, the the Zionist is the father of the devil. The small hat is the father of the devil. Think about it. Next time you run into somebody named Cohen, you watch Cohen real carefully, because they're all in cahoots. I want to play a song by Eminem. This is a song, somebody dug up in the crates and found the song. It was a really interesting song. Eminem, you know, he loves black people. You know, he got a black group called D12. He's with the black group. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear Eminem's song. Somebody dug it up and found out this song that Eminem sang.
I'm gonna get into his controversial freestyle. Eminem.
Some whites, sometimes fits, but black girls only want your money cause they're dumb chicks. So I'ma say like this: don't date a black girl, take it as a diss. If you want, but if you don't, I'ma tell you like this: I surely won't. Never date a black girl because blacks only want your money, and that shit ain't funny. Black girls and white girls just don't mix because black girls are dumb and white girls are good chicks. White girls are good. I like white girls. I like white girls all over the world. White girls are fine and they blow my mind, and that's why I'm here now telling you this rhyme. Because black girls, I really don't like. We don't mix.
Street was not.
I'm giving you a little advice.
A lot of controversy came as a result of that particular song. And Eminem defended himself, said that was a long time ago. Racists don't change. That's about as, you got about as much chance of racist change as me 20 years down the line talking about I love white folks. You will never see that happen. If you do, it's not me. He didn't call white women bitches. He said black women are bitches. Now, who do you think comes to his defense? Negroes. This white sex offending Uncle Tom, Russell Simmons. Now this is really interesting because Russell Simmons, check out what he says now. He said in an interview, he said, these lyrics are disgusting, but the oneness of hip-hop culture has transformed many young people in trailer parks around the country away from their parents' old mindset of white supremacy, whatever. We believe Eminem's apology is sincere and forthright. He continues not only to be an icon of hip-hop, but also has evolved into a good soldier who gives back money, time, and energy to the community, encouraging this generation of youth to reach their highest aspirations. The following day, Simmons appeared on New York's Hot 97 radio station and admitted he had not heard the song in question and he does not even know Eminem very well. That's a time. We won't even defend our women like this. We got little girls suffering right now. We won't even go and say anything about the amount of suffering that goes on when those lights go out. And how this freakish culture have come into our households and are destroying our families. But we defend Eminem, we make a statement, we don't even have to know what the statement is or even know the cat. This is real deep. This is some real sick, sorted, just some real sickness. And I think that, and for the main part, I think a lot of rappers responded, well not a lot, but a good number of them, some of them kind of surprised me. They responded to it by saying that, he need his head cut off. Some of them say he don't need to be in the industry. Some of the Negroes kind of surprised me, but the majority of them, well, that was a long time ago. But do they forget when we do things? Right. They never forget when we do things. Never. And looking at this baby character, I read this article about him. This brother has lived such a tragic life. It's just amazing. When he was young, his mother died at a very early age. His father owned a bar, worked in a bar, and one night some guys broke into the bar, and his father was shot by the robbers. He tried to fight the robbers. He's apparently a very big and brave brother, and he was shot and it disabled him. Years later, this brother died in a car accident. His brother was shot and killed. Of course, he spent 3 years in the federal institution. Him and his brother used to sell poison to black people, of course, and his brother paid the ultimate price. He lost his life. He was killed in the street. Then, to add insult to injury, his sister was killed. And whoever killed his sister was so vicious that in order to get her to fit into this bag, they broke most of the bones in her body. So this brother really had some serious pain, and he is only able to give it back. And because what it boils down to is we really haven't been able to protect our youth. We haven't been able to protect our communities. And his thing is, well, I'm going to deliver pain where the pain emanated from, or where he thinks pain emanated from. The pain don't emanate from our communities. But visually, because they can't see past that hill, they can't see over the fence, they think that it's black on black, but it's really not. The devil hides his horns. But baby don't know that. Baby thinks that his pain has come from the community, and he's going to give the pain back to the black community.
Rap has done so much for the mindset of young people about being out. Now, in the ghetto, being an entrepreneur is what rappers talk about.
Great. This Uncle Tom, that's why we call him Henry Jewish Yates. Because he sits around and he makes them out to be geniuses. And he says that, we had drug dealers, but the reality of it is we still have drug dealers in our community. The only thing is, some of them have stopped promoting crack and they're selling this drug called hip-hop, which is far worse.
Yeah.